Hello everyone, Tim here with another video for your viewing pleasure. Now last time we talked a little bit about the differences in pronunciation between American English and British English. So this time I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the different vocabulary that exists. So there are lots of words that differ between American English and British English, so I've chosen a selection here that includes some common ones and maybe some that you may not be aware of at all. So let's start with the first one, quite a common one. In American English, you say candy, right? Is it not the same in British English? Well, in Britain a lot of people do say candy, but it's actually more common to say sweets. That's right, it doesn't mean dessert, it means gummies or like sour candies and like chewy candy. Sweets. Candy, sweets. There you go. Okay, next one. This is also quite common. In American English you say store. And again, in British English we sometimes say store, but more often we say shop. Shop, like sweet shop, instead of candy store. Okay, now this one is quite well known because it takes a lot of people by surprise. Now, one of my most hated foods is eggplant. I really don't like eggplant. I think it's gross. But in Britain we don't say eggplant, we say aubergine. American English eggplant, in British English aubergine. Interesting. Now, let's have a look at this next one. This is another fairly common one, but a lot of people might not be aware of it because since coming to Japan I actually say this word far more often than I say the British English word, and that word is sneakers. Sneakers. I'm sure everybody has at least one pair of sneakers at home, maybe two or three, but in British English we don't say sneakers, we say trainers. Did you know that? Trainers, that's right. Any kinds of sports shoes is called trainers. Now, let's have a look at this next one. In American English, we say flashlight. Do you know what a flashlight is? It's something you use to see in the dark, usually with batteries or something. But in British English, we don't say flashlight, we say torch. That's right. American English flashlight, in British English torch. It's always important to have a torch somewhere in the house in case you lose power. Okay, now the last one is very common and I think a few of you will already know it. In American English we say elevator, and in fact in Japanese we say elevator too. But in British English we don't say elevator. In British English we say lift, and in most shops you will see a sign for the lift. American English elevator, British English lift. Okay, so that's it. So how many of those did you already know? Some of them? None of them? All of them? Be sure to share all these interesting new British English words with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.